Okay, so Gemini. That's me next. I'm Gemini, right? Yes, okay. Gemini is really interesting because they're always thinking. I think all the time. I lie in bed, I just make stuff up. I love when things go wrong. It's something about that entertains me. As soon as things go a little bit off, I find this whole thing funny. If things go predictable and they're just all normal, it's like everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, I'm like, this is really boring. Being bored is not fun. Because for me, I have to find something to stimulate me so I can keep myself interested, because when I'm interested, then life becomes colorful. Otherwise, I get bored. And when I'm bored, I get pissy. I'm giving you an example. I'm opening up the door. I'm showing you myself. It's not always I do this, because sometimes I don't tell everybody all this, but I'm telling you. Check it out. I've got style. I've got real style. I've got a real unique way of doing everything artistically. I've got a great artistic eye. Check it out. However, when it comes to big life decisions, it's a little hard for me. So I call my friend, I call another friend, I call another friend, and I forget what I said. Was I saying that, or did you say that? Whose idea was this anyways? So it's a little bit hard for me to keep track of all the ideas, but I do include lots of people in my world. I'm very social. I've got great friends. Oh, people love, put me in a party, drop me off, poof, and I know everybody. I sit next to this one, I sit next to that one, and I just want to go soon because nobody else is there to talk to. Unless, of course, someone's really intellectually interested. Now, there you get me. If you can get me going intellectually, I am so interested in you. Oh, you could keep me going, but as soon as I got to the point where I know what you're going to say, because I've heard you say it before, 3 times, please. You know, that's why I love to go home by myself. I can entertain myself for hours. I got little things going on here. I love stamps and stickers and mailing things and getting little things. An email was a great Gemini delight. How to communicate in 3 easy steps. Da-da-da-da, ding, done. Okay. So, and lots of people. And going on that internet thing where you can go into all those encyclopedias and read all that information. In fact, I love information. That's why I've got 3 magazines, count them. And I don't care what it's about. I can sit and read any magazine at all. It's the colors I get off on. I do commercials on television. You know those like, let me think of some. I'll say them and you'll start to laugh. Like, good, good. Camel's chicken soup is good. Now, why is that in my head? That's a Gemini kind of thing. Rinky-dinky tunes. And I love those kind of things. And I can just come up with them all the time. People think I'm so funny because that's what I remember them. And you do too once I remind you. That's what I like having me around. I've got a great memory. I do. I have incredible memory for all kinds of little tidbits. I've got little quirks. I love that word. Quirks, perks, I'm perky, and I'm quirky. Kids are my favorite thing. Now, you know why I like kids? Kids are fun to play with because they tickle you. They're not caught in all this grown-up bull. Excuse me, should I swear? That's the Gemini kind of thing. Words slip out of our mouth. Oh my. Try not to say those things. So sometimes I get really quiet. I don't talk at all. You know why? No one's listening anyway. I figured it out. So I talk to myself. Put the headset on. I can entertain myself for hours. Look out the window. Who needs people? I got enough inside of my own head. I am not boring. One thing they will not say about me is boring. Did she say emotional? They always ask me that. I've studied that. I've read books about it. There's sadness, there's anger, and there's all kinds of different feelings that I haven't quite had a direct experience of, but I am studying them. I can't do anger yet. Anger is an interesting one. It's something about getting really pissed off, and then I change my mind. See, my whole thing is just change your mind. Don't go there. Who needs to change? Really, I just tell people, don't get yourself all screwed up about that stupid emotional stuff. Just change your mind. But I have had a little problem there because I get stomach aches. That's my only clue. I mean, I get a little confused. I get sometimes emotional, and then my things, I have to eat sugar. I love sugar. It's one of my clues that I'm sort of emotional. But it doesn't really come in a direct experience, if you know what I mean. It's hard for me to feel. I can do emotion. It's just that icky feeling thing where you get really caught in it. And it's like, I get bored. I'm very funny, very witty, entertaining. I've learned over my 16 different relationships to finally get loyal. Love clothes, love design, love colors. Ooh, I love it. At the end of the story, I figured out loyalty is an important thing. Really into telephone numbers. I know everybody. I meet people, they like me immediately. Wouldn't you like me? But it's just that people get so boring. I mean, after a certain point, you're going, come on. I love good conversation. When I feel connected to somebody intellectually, can I go for it, baby? I'm not good at pretending, okay? It's either real, you're in my eyes, we're making connection. That's why I'm loyal, when the person's really with me. I can stay in the game with somebody to keep up with me. That very first person, I liked them, that Aries thing, that was really fun. But that last person would drive me out of my mind. We've talked about the trees once too many. I don't really care about whether or not you want to eat chocolate again. Oh my God. That is not interesting to me. Interesting to me is science, modern physics. Let's talk about Marilyn Monroe. She was a Gemini. Brilliant woman, yes. Every Gemini thinks they're real special. They're not real special. It's predictable. Don't feel bad. It's always true. Geminis think they're so special. Gemini's a little bit nuts. That's the point. Don't be surprised when a Gemini's a little bit nuts. It shouldn't be a surprise. Write that down. Gemini nuts.